Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, NerdModon, and I'll be doing an update video for you guys today covering a little bit of Battlefield 4 as well as some Battlefield Hardline news. So without further ado, let's jump right into the nitty-gritty information. So jumping right into the Battlefield Hardline news, many of you guys knew that this game was expected to come out on October 21st of 2014. Unfortunately, there has been a change of events and they're actually going to be pushing back the launch to the early 2015 mark date. We don't have a specific date at the moment, but it just says it's going to be issued for 2015 in the early first quarter. Now, the main reason Visceral has come out and said that they're going to be looking into pushing this back is considering that they took a lot of the feedback that a lot of their player base had to tell them when the game was in its beta infancy stages, and they've definitely did a lot to improve the game when it comes down to multiplayer innovations, considering that many of the Battlefield community felt like this was a DLC and not a complete game. I mean, if you looked at it, it looked a lot different. Obviously, it was a beta, so it didn't have all the graphical impressments that an ultra setting would have, but alongside that, there was definitely not a ton of innovation in the game. It had a great theme, it just didn't really fit the overall innovation that we as the Battlefield community are used to seeing in every installation of a 2-year cycled game. Now, with that said, of course, they're going to be going into the multiplayer to innovate on that behalf, especially when it comes down to the feedback that we provided them with to hopefully make it a better overall experience for the community. Now, as well as them making improvements on the multiplayer stages, they decided to go in there as well for the single player story and make it a lot more in-depth to ensure that it delivers a lot more of the player expectations and to really put a lot more time to polish out the core features of the single player. Now, some of you guys might not know this, but Visceral is widely known as a studio that has made some amazing single player stories in the past. You know, they came from a lot of different games and they've made a lot of different games that are very notorious to their community. And I feel like this is a good thing. I mean, many of us will say that DICE is not great at making the single player. We all know that DICE makes a very good multiplayer game. I mean, for the most part. And when it comes down to it, it's nice to see that a studio is hopefully going to be bringing the best of both worlds together to maybe provide us with an amazing multiplayer experience as well as a story that we actually care about when it comes to the single player story that's usually in the game. But when it comes down to it, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that it looks like Battlefield Hardline has been delayed until 2015, I would imagine in Q1, and when it comes to the main gist of it, hopefully that'll come to tuition pretty soon so you guys can jump into the Battlefield experience if that's a game that you pre-ordered or if it was a game that you were excited to see the results for when it comes out. Now, of course, transferring over to Battlefield 4, talking a little bit about the DLCs or downloadable content, you guys will take note that Dragon's Teeth has been out for premium members for approximately a week now, so we've had the luxury of playing the overall experience as well as trying to unlock the overall features that the DLC had to offer. Now, of course, you guys might know that the non-premium members do not currently have this DLC, however, it is expected to be released on July 29th, which is a Tuesday, and that should be coming here pretty soon for you guys, about 5 days as of the making of this video, so you should be expecting it here in about 5 days, so that should be pretty exciting if you were somebody that really wanted the DLC, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun if it's a DLC that you're looking to purchase. Now, of course, you have the Final Stand DLC for Battlefield 4 being delayed, considering that Battlefield Hardline was delayed till 2015. Now, originally, Final Stand was expected to come out this summer. However, with the delays being in place, it is actually going to be pushed back to Q3 of EA's fiscal year, which basically is between October to December of 2014. So, not much of a pushback, but it's definitely still going to be in the back of our minds, considering that many of us had seen the Battlefield 4 premium teaser trailer, and we were really excited to see this new weapon, but it has actually been pushed back, and hopefully that'll give the developers at DICE Los Angeles the time to make the proper adjustments for the DLC, as well as try to troubleshoot some of the problems that we might be having on the initial launch of it. But anyway, guys, that's all the information when it comes down to the main gist of it. I hope you guys found all the information useful. Of course, if you would like to read everything in greater detail and read it for yourself, feel free to check the description of the video. I will have everything properly linked down there, and it should be easy to follow. But when it comes down to it, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. This has been NMO, and I'm going to be signing out, guys. Peace.